concerned, but yes, Fiber, Gus, and Super Lucky have traveled all the way out here to attempt to take down the reigning world champions.
The only Oceanic representative now, with the slots going down to 1. Atomic credited with a shot there, the 1,000th of his LAN career. A little too high to count for a shot. Outlet to Super Lucky. His drive will be held way high. And still looking for somebody to blink here past the first 90 seconds. Super Lucky couldn't get to this. Fiber the save right on the goal line. Daniel the follow, top left, and it's NRG striking first.
It's exactly what you expect from NRG on day one. Nice, clean pass and play, and of course, in the off chance it misses, you're gonna catch Daniel on that third man commit to finish the job. NRG, granted, wider than normal. Like, most people can attest that to saying, like, you know what, maybe it's, you know, first round of the day, pretty early. This is what Power is kind of hoping, is that they can catch them off guard as quickly as possible, especially in such a short series. But so far, despite all the attempts, Power is yet to find any pretty decent shots. This is the best one they've had so far. They almost snuck it by, but Atomic on the goal line.
Atomic popped that up. Now Daniel back the other way. One last touch. Tried to feather that one through. And a huge demo on the other side to relieve more pressure, but Power needs offense. They don't need a break. Gus, let that one go. Daniel unfazed at all. Only Fiber to beat. Flip, reset, cold game! Daniel stuffed it through.
Everybody was expecting a slow start from NRG, but not from Daniel. Back in vintage, looking as peaked as ever as they approach last minute of the game here, up 2-0 on Power.
Ball's going the wrong way for them. Super Lucky now trying to dive into the corner with this. Still nobody to pass to. They have just not had more than 1 or 2 quality opportunities. Erk and NRG are gonna close this one out in textbook form, unless Super Lucky's got something to say about it, and he does not, because Daniel's just a little bit louder. NRG makes a statement in game 1. It's a shutout for the reigning world champions.
Nothing less than expected from this team. This is what everybody has been waiting to see on LAN. They've had an odd number of wide shots as far as NRG is concerned. They're gonna try and fix it here. Beast mode to the backboard, 2 up keeps them out. It's not gonna stop Atomic though. He wants to get a little closer to that 1,000th goal, but Super Lucky's gonna delay it for a little longer.
Out to the corner. Once again, beast mode to Atomic. Everything's a pass for NRG. Everything's a desperation clear for Team Power. Super Lucky had that go off the ceiling, and he's at least able to stay with this. But again, not able to find a teammate. Just trying to relieve some pressure yet again. And Daniel has that ball right into his lap, and he scores top left again. What a setup by Beast Mode.
I love this. The duo is back. Such a clean drop. It would have gone out, honestly, and it just barely missed the mark.
Daniel all day to set one up, and that was a good pass, but nobody diving in for it. And NRG certainly doesn't have to press the issue. They've got the lead. Power has to come at them. Beast mode, drop it down. Rolled out by Gus, and he has to go out and charge Daniel as well.
You can feel Power getting very frustrated, especially with those shots right there. A lot of these pass and plays between NRG is forcing Power to kind of have to separate themselves a little more than they want to. All 3 commit in orange, and it's gonna pay off. Power tie NRG.
Rare opportunity where they're able to get to this first. Atomic was driving up the back wall. Daniel, for once in his life, didn't get there in time. And Fiber, looking for his milestone, gets the assist on Power's first goal from Gus.
Power trying to prove that here with 20 seconds on the clock, trying to break out of their half. It's a 50 gone dead ball. Fiber's got to make the quick cut. Daniel was there first. It's another shot registered to the boys in orange. Can they make it and end it? Not quite. We got 8 seconds to go, and all the pressure to NRG. Down over to Atomic, but a quick interception from Fiber has kept Power in the play. This one's gonna be a shot. It's gonna hit the ground, and we're getting our first overtime from Boston. And for now, NRG just gotta continue to keep the pressure on, but Power seem to be building a stronger defense as time is going on.
Click on, and that's sent out by Fiber. Super Lucky waiting at the corner. Somebody's got to get to the net, and Super Lucky gets in the way of Daniel. 1 minute gone by in OT. It's been all NRG on the attack. Another attempt to pinch in front, and Beast Mode just watches that go, undeterred. Set it up for Atomic. He's up there early, waterfall down, and Beast Mode wins it in overtime.
Such a classic play too. You saw them multiple times trying to find each other, but as soon as that backboard had been completely cleared, NRG take full-fledged advantage of the opportunity, and they get their match point.
Beast Mode could skim that himself. Nope, he just let it go. Gus there, but only as far as right in front of the midfield line. Super lucky now, flip reset. Try to bump one, but the secondary defender, Daniel, again, gotta be faster than that if you're gonna be scoring on NRG. That ain't happening. Daniel looking to go indirect for himself. That's gonna go out to Beast Mode instead, and he's got a full tank to work with. Pitch from the ceiling, and that's gonna go out to Daniel. Every time NRG gets to the back wall, it just ends up coming right back out to them. Power need possession. They need a break big time here, and they're not getting one.
I feel like the break, if anything, is the fact that so many of NRG shots have been wide. This one, it won't be, though. You saw Beast Mode, you saw Atomic, you knew the second Atomic had the space in the pass, that shot was going in.
Beast Mode to the ceiling to get the reset to bring it down to Atomic. Unreal stuff as NRG assert dominance here in game 3. Catch NRG off guard. You got to get a little unorthodox maybe at this point. If you're Power, Fiber tried to dribble through, doing all he can to stay with the play, couldn't even make contact with Atomic. Now Gus, or Super Lucky, trying to keep it close to the vest. Looking for a rebound opportunity, none forthcoming. Fiber lets that one go, and unfortunately for him, Beast Mode is right there. Could Fiber make any contact? No, he couldn't get a piece of Atomic. That would have opened up an opportunity for Power, but still, NRG holding on. Beast Mode, skim that one, and Fiber will have at least possession for a moment, trying to slow play around Daniel. You can see the ideas, the execution lacking on either side.
And that's pretty much been the entire story for Power. There's opportunities handed to them. This is one of them, and they will take advantage. You were talking about how some of these have gotten away from them a little bit due, in fact, to nerves, but not this time. It was a really strong reset into the pass off the sidewall there, and I love the center placement. Power have officially tied NRG in the third.
Game on at DFH. Another late equalizer. Daniel ends up getting a second touch off of that, and once again, boomed away by Beast Mode. Daniel has Gus waiting patiently at the back. Beast Mode's just gonna collect this. Gus takes him out, and Atomic there to make the save. NRG almost got caught, but only almost. Still, Beast Mode able to send this ball way downfield. Fiber's still down there though, and he can start to work with a full tank. Flip reset, and Beast Mode gives him no time to work with at all. Gus in trouble. Clip Beast Mode on the way through. That might have been the difference between that and a game winner for NRG. Beast Mode will collect the final countdown here. Last opportunity should belong to the world champs. Atomic trying to put it high. Daniel's there. Drop down, Beast Mode for the win, and it goes out to the corner. Atomic can't find a teammate. We go to overtime for the second game in a row.
NRG want to start the weekend off with a clean 3-0. They almost had it, but Power might go in off the kickoff. You see it here. Super Lucky and Fiber working together. Look at this quick cut from Super Lucky. As soon as they recognized that NRG had actually pulled themselves out of it, they just full set on the shot, and it pays off.
What will we have for an encore at Utopia? NRG does not use their timeout. Daniel returns the favor on the ensuing kickoff to start game 4.
It's NRG, right? You're gonna hit them in the OT, they're gonna get you on the kickoff. They caught them just enough. Super Lucky a little bit wide, and NRG have their lead.
One of those where you look to your teammates and go, wait, why were we so slow?
What do we do?
Is Fiber gonna get one back though? He's only got Atomic to beat. Went far side and could not beat Old Ironsides. The post comes to the rescue. Daniel unable to make him pay as Super Lucky collects.
From Power to keep them gathering resources and potential to fight back at the NRG side.
Daniel taking charge again. He's got 4 goals already for NRG. What else could he do? Maybe an assist, but nobody diving forward. Now Atomic will take his turn. Beast mode waiting. His shot, crossbar, post, everything but the net as Power keep it within 1.
Those post shots are killing NRG, but they are really keeping Power in this one. You got to take advantage of this though, and they might. It's a bit wide, but not the follow-up. It's all on target and in your net.
Like a layup line. Hit the backboard, hit the post, hit everything. Finally, Gus coming on, has the entire NRG defense jumping around, and now they're dancing to their beat. They were getting that close. And then they were just kind of cut off from the rest of the world and catching up over time. This Power team trying to push NRG to their limits now, early on at the Boston Major. Off the heels of what Wildcard was able to accomplish in Lyon. Quick pass up to Beast Mode, but that's cut out. Now Daniel going to work. Got the demo there, but that's all he gets. Now Atomic around Fiber. Super Locky at the back. Gus jumping up to get in the way of Beast Mode, and he does just in the nick of time.
NRG are also now starting to make harder commits, and it is gonna pay off. You saw it there, inching forward one after the other, and of course, when the initial pass and play, the center didn't go through, they tried to sneak it in as tight as possible, and it pays off.
Gus had no idea Atomic was there, or if he did, he already conceded.
NRG gonna hold on to that 1-goal lead. You can see Power lurking, all 3 members in that half, so that commit could potentially cost them. It's Fiber versus Daniel. Double off the side, Super Lucky with the bailout, enough boost in the tank to make the push here. It's another shot, another center, and another goal to NRG.
Just play a little bit of pinball with Atomic diving down in. It bounces around, tilt. 3-1 now to NRG. Atomic with his 3rd goal of the series.
The same story over and over again. Unfortunately for Power, you really got to get back into it soon. Down by 2 now, make it 3. Beast mode is going to shut them down.
Well, you can say on one hand, you kind of got to throw caution to the wind. It doesn't matter how many goals you give up if you don't score any of your own. Well, it could. Clipped by Atomic. NRG try to pour it on here, and that's a bit uncharacteristic too. I mean, normally they'll just kind of have that iron grip on a game or series, and then they'll just go into the shell and put it away. Might as well get everything you can here out of game 4. Beast Mode looking for more to his tally. Posted in, and NRG have run away with a clinching game.
OCE, potentially Brazil. They're going all over the world to show everybody why they are the reigning world champions. NRG Esports.
And then the old fly swatter came out, and the reigning world champions are off and running here at the Boston Major. A little pogo to set this up, and Gus will sweep that away from the backboard. Nothing more being added to the highlight reel for NRG, it would seem. They'll have to settle for only a 5-1 win to close out game 4 and a 3-1 win in the series.
Oh no, 5-1
Oh, bummer.
to close it out.